sports fans and Pokemon fans. ASMR Sports here, back with the first video I think I'll do of opening stuff from my recent Target haul. This is a booster box, 6-pack booster bundle, it's called, of Twilight Masquerade, and I thought I would bring you on over to the cards listed out of this product over at TCG Player. And there's a couple of pretty big ones. This Greninja EX is $215. Carmine Special Illustration Rare looks like $100. Special Illustration Rare Perrin, $72. And on and on and on. So, yeah, very different from the last product that I opened, which, what the hell was that? Shining Fates, in which I think there was like one card worth more than $5 in that whole set. Here we've got quite a few here, over, the $10 mark, and a handful, kind of in that $2 to $10 range. So, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I wanted to look like at if I go to page 5 and let's find like a dollar card, and then I want to see if like the hollows are worth more. So like this one's $1 in the guide there. Wow, it's down quite a bit. And they don't have a holofoil, $1.34. Okay, so they do have separate prices for the holofoil and that one. But it looked like the holofoil, like the reverse holo, are not worth like maybe 2%, 3% more. This one's $328. The holofoil is $402. So, wow, did this product just? I think this product just came out or something like in May, because there's no sales from before May 15th. So it's interesting. It kind of looks like what happens in the sports card market, where basically everything, when a new product comes out, the singles are worth a lot because there's just not a lot of them out there. So if somebody wants that particular player, then they're going to pay a high price for it, and then immediately after, everything crashes because all of a sudden the market's flooded. So that seems to happen with Pokemon as well, which probably happens with all card products in which there's individual cards that can be sold. But yeah, everything's kind of on the downswing. I wonder if anything's on the up, like one of those really valuable ones, sort of held steady over time, or yeah, see, like the Greninja is pretty much running away with things. Let's check out this $46 one. Yeah, that one's down too, starting at $100. Wow, so you really gotta sell your singles right away. Alright, well there you have kind of a snapshot of the individual cards in here. Again, I think these are, what it was, $27 or something, $26.99 for these 6 packs. So, pretty much total ripoff compared to buying booster boxes, but this is, I'm in the experimental stage of my Pokemon career, so I'm really just buying stuff to kind of feel it out and see what I like, what I don't like, get used to some of the cards that are in these things. Okay, like this. So yeah, these cards that you're going to see me opening over the next few Pokemon videos, all from retail, are probably not something you'll see me open again, if I can help it. Actually, a new Pokemon product is apparently on the horizon, because I was able to pre-order it, or try to pre-order it at my actually, I want to kind of look at how I don't want to take the time to look it up, but maybe I will at the end. But anyways, there was a new Pokemon product coming out at my distributor, and I put a pre-order in, and it's, at my distributor, when there's items that they basically know that, there's going to be a lot of demand for, they'll put a little thing that says subject to allocation, and allocation is basically a phenomenon where they, they decide who's going to get the limited amount of stock of a product they have. So pretty much all sports cards that are any good at all, anything from Topps or Panini, that all gets allocated. You have to buy a lot from this distributor to be able to get any of that product. Sometimes I get like 1 box or maybe 2 boxes. But anyways, my question, because I've never ordered Pokemon or pre-ordered Pokemon from my distributor, is, how allocated is the stuff going to be? Because I've noticed that, like, they do have older Pokemon stuff still in stock at my distributor, which suggests that, they had plenty of stock when those products were new. So it might be that I can, pre-order and get whatever I want. And they do generally have a few formats. They generally have, like, cases of the sleeved packs. And they have, booster boxes and maybe a handful of other formats as well, like Elite Trainers, and so forth. So, just noticed kind of interesting that they have different packaging art for the different packs. It's kind of neat. So yeah, if it turns out I can get Pokemon stuff, pretty easily by pre-ordering, I'm probably gonna just order something from every, release that comes out, and probably hang on to, some of the boosters, and then either open or sell. There's a little bug. Open or sell the rest. So here's what I've noticed watching people open stuff. First of all, they look at this card, and like you get a slightly different, like, trying to think if okay, I don't have any examples of the ones that I got yesterday, but like basically there's different versions of this card, and I feel like this might be a different one because it's got like a bunch of colorful, advertising on it. And if you get like a card that has certain advertising or whatever on it, then that means you're going to get one of those shiny cards in the packs. We'll see if this matches that. I've also noticed they count out, because the way the cards are distributed in the pack, you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, and then you go like this, and then your hit, if you get one, is going to be this card, this last card. So, okay, I apparently did something wrong, because I see a shiny card, but it's in the ones that I put on top from the bottom. So I don't know, maybe I'll go like this. I'll figure it out. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. If you want ASMR content for Pokemon, you're gonna have to live through some ugliness here. But Shinx, Poltergeist, Varoom, Watrel, Tetsuguri, Diplin, Jamming Tower. Okay, and our sort of foils and our, I don't know what you call the shinies, but Poltergeist is our regular foil, holofoil, and another holofoil, Sea King. Okay, so what's our shiny gonna be? Sinitscha. Okay. So, I think, I don't know, I'm gonna pull out the foils and then the shiny cards. But anyways, so it did seem that this meant we got a shiny card, I think. I really want to see what the other online cards look like in these packs. Okay, they look exactly the same, so apparently nothing means anything, although it might be that it's what's on that side that matters. No, it's the same. I don't know. Applin, Swirlix, Liftwick, Palafin, another Tatsugiri, Diplin, and our foil is Dracloak. Second foil is Floette, and our money card is Teal Mask, Ogerpon, EX. Okay. Let's go for pack number 3 out of 6 here. So far, I have to say, very limited sample size, but it seems like really hard to make your money back on this stuff. I mean, you know, these packs are not cheap. And, you know, there are some bigger dollar cards in this set, and I guess these sets seem kind of small to me. Like, there's not a ton of cards because we've gotten duplicates in like 2 packs. So maybe your odds of getting, you know, a better card from one of the shinies is fairly good. I don't know. Alright, Scolipede is our olive oil. Oh, we had another energy. Basic energy. Torkoal is another foil. And our shiny is a Chandelure. Okay. So it kind of feels to me like the odds of getting anything worth much value are quite low, but even if you do, it's probably like a $10 card. And are you really going to do that 3 times so that you can pay for the $26 box? I find that very unlikely. Now this doesn't foil my plan to, you know, invest in Pokemon, because I'm planning to, as with everything, focus my efforts on on unopened stuff, so, you know, I don't have to really worry about getting a return on opening. But Ariados, foil number 1, Flores, Warlorges, number 2, and our shiny is a Okidogi. I think we can like take the first or the last 2 cards on the stack and move them up. And then we'll leave the, you know, better cards on the very back. So, oh geez, I'm already showing you. Well, actually that's, okay, so there was only 1 card there. I don't know. It's impossible. Basic energy. Feebas, Girafarig, Vulpix, Froakie, Lucian, Trainer, Darmanitan, Carmine, Venipede, Aaron, and our shiny is Enamorous. Okay. I'm a little afraid that nothing I've gotten so far is going to be worth anything. I'm seeing most of the cards are special illustration cards, which I don't think describes what we have. So here, yeah, just 1 energy card behind. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 1, I don't know. Spinarak, Sand Shrew, Darumaka, Ipom, Iron Bundle, Lucian, Darmanitan, Volbeat, Splurf, Foil, and oh, we got kind of a fancy card, Iron Thorns. Wait a minute, did we get an Iron? No, I don't think we got an Iron Thorns before. Okay, we got an Iron Thorns shiny. Trying to see if I see this on the first page of stuff. I don't think I do. Loading. bucks. Look at that. It's an ultra rare. So, yeah, there you have it. Our best pull from the pack. Wow, look at that. Started out at $30. Another sale at $20. So it's down to $3.77 in value. Might be my most valuable Pokemon card right now. So yeah, I don't know. You Pokemon fans, you'll have to tell me, like, I mean, you know, I shouldn't sit here and act like sports cards are some easy way to, you know, or opening unopened sports cards is some easy way to make money. I know quite definitively that is not the case. However, my question is opening Pokemon like better or worse than opening the average sports cards? In terms of getting money on, you know, return on investment from buying the unopened product. That's my question. I'd kind of hope that nothing could be worse than sports cards, but I very well may be wrong. And in fact, it would make sense for me to be wrong, because you open sports cards, you know, you get nothing of value, and you're sitting on a bunch of commons that will never amount to anything. Probably a lot of people throw those away, or at least just put them in a box they'll never actually see again. But with Pokemon, you know, the cards that you get, you can actually go do something with them. If you're a player, I don't know how, you know, much having new cards from an unopened product are going to help you, or whether you've pretty much kind of already, you know, picked out your favorite cards that you want to use in your playing deck, and you're kind of sticking with that no matter what, even if you get something new. So, I don't know, maybe these are kind of worthless to most people. However, I will say, with sports cards, at least, you do have this potential of, you know, cards of like a rookie or a prospect that are sort of worthless when you open them could definitely, it's a foil I missed, could definitely be worth more later, right, as the player. Some construction going on, by the way, in my neighborhood, so you may hear that in videos. But if the player in baseball or basketball or whatever, you know, does really well down the road, and you've got a rookie card of them that, you know, was worth nothing when you pulled it, it very well may be worth quite a bit more later. I don't think that is a phenomenon that ever occurs, at least not, you know, in any regular way. I don't think that occurs with Pokemon cards. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think stuff from the way past, you know, like from the vintage era of Pokemon, I think that stuff goes up in time just because it's so collectible that, you know, people tend to want to pay more for that, you know, as time goes on, as, you know, auction prices creep up and so forth. So that I understand, but I don't think, like, you know, all these commons or these just sort of base cards I'm getting I don't think there's any chance that any of them will suddenly be valuable, right? So that's different than sports cards. So you kind of gotta get, you know, something good, or you're not gonna turn that investment around. So all right, let's look up some of these. I'm not sure how much of this I want to do, because I feel like none of these are worth anything, and, you know, I don't really want to look up like 20 worthless cards when I can just look up 2 and then drop it there. Okay, yeah, as I'm recalling my setup from last time I did Pokemon, I think this one is the best, where I kind of put the card right in front of me. Then I can see it, you can see it, I can type very easily, I can mouse very easily. And let's roll over here. Alright. Poltergeist. There you have it. So this is Twilight Masquerade. It's 1 cent in non-hollow form. I actually want to start. I'm not even really going to look up probably most of these hollows. I'm going to focus on the like shiny ones. Someone have to tell me what those are called, the shiny ones. different than the regular cards. And then you got shiny ones like this where the border is shiny, but it looks like a regular hollow. Like, other than that shiny border. So I don't know what is, guys. Alright. Oh, so we already look up Iron Thorns. He was like 350 or whatever. Let's look up Okie dokie. Sounds like okie dokie. So here's the card, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just olive oil, right? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Alright, let's do Enamorous. And I just don't think any of these, like, just sort of regular, like, non-super shiny cards are going to be worth anything. So, yeah. So I'm not going to look up any more of those. Let's go straight to the gravy here. Our only other kind of super shiny card. Teal Mask. Ogre Pawn. Alright, there it is. Oh, wow, look at that. Wait a minute, is that it? Yeah, that's it. So there you have it, my most valuable card. And it's actually, you know, coming up a little bit, so that's cool. I got something that's not friggin' dumpster fire. So, alright, pretty sweet. $9.45 this one's worth. Pretty sweet. That's really cool. Yeah, last sales were $8.15, $8.99, and $8, so it is kind of on the downswing. But pretty sweet. Alright, so we did get something that was almost $10, so we got, you know, $9 card, we got that $3 Iron Thorns. So there's like, you know, $12 in value, so we got about like a third of the box price back in those two cards. You know, these other ones, I don't know, it's probably like a $2 value for the whole thing, and, you know, I don't know if you'd ever get that. I don't know if anybody buys these things, probably not. It'd be too much labor to sell anyways. So, I don't know, if we say that's $2, these are $12, you get $14, you know, back out of a $26 box. I've certainly seen much worse in sports cards, but who knows? I don't know. We'll have to see how we do in those other boxes and see if that kind of return is you know, kind of average. But I'm just remembering that, you know, that what is that? I keep forgetting the name of the Shining Fates like retail box that the premium box that I opened. Like that was like going for $40. Or $42, you know, and there was like not a single card in there that was worth more than $3, I think, that you could even possibly get. So you get the best card in the box, you got $4. So that makes me think like there's a real value to, I don't know, unsealed product. Like maybe people are really just collecting it just because it's cool to have unopened, and, you know, as those things dry up, then I don't know, I can't figure that out. I can't figure out how that set could be so devoid of cards with any value, and then the box is still worth, you know, a fair bit, like more than I paid for it. Not by much, but still. I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. Some of these things are not making sense to me, but I don't know, it's pretty fun to open stuff. So, there's that. Alright folks, we got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye now.